Hey everyone, it's Tony with Revolutionary Sports Front. Welcome to episode 5 of Tony Takes on the CrossFit Open. This one is the recap of workout 19.2. If you missed the preview, the workout was a maximum of 5 rounds for time, where it was, if you completed the first 2 rounds in under 8 minutes, you got an extra 4 minutes to then do the third round. So that got you up to 12. So if you were done in under 12 with the third round, you got another 4 minutes added on. And if you completed the fourth round in under 16, then you got to the fifth round, and you had a maximum time cap of 20 minutes. Of course, also if you saw the preview, you saw that I said I wanted to try and get to the third round. So I got 169 reps, which means I got through 4 squat cleans on the second round. So I did not make it to the third round. I was 9 squat cleans short, which also, like I said in the preview, I was concerned about the squat cleans and the fact that I haven't really done that much weight on a squat clean before. Like, I might have done 115 once or twice before, I wasn't sure, and 135 would have been round 3, and so I wasn't really sure if I was going to be able to do that. But so, when I got into the workout, it started with 25 hanging knee raises for me, since I was in the scaled division. And, felt good on those, got through those. And then I went to the single unders, which is just basic jumping rope. And normally I can get about 20, 30 unbroken. And, I was just, in the zone on that. I did all 50 in a row, no problem. I was feeling good. Got to the squat cleans. And like I said, I wanted to go touch and go on some of them to start off. I went touch and go for 5. Then touch and go for 3, touch and go for 3. Touch and go on 2, touch and go on the last 2. That got me to my 15. Went back on the bar for the hanging knee raises, and I got to about the 15th one, and my abs were just on fire. And I was like, man, this is why these workouts are programmed this way, is you'll feel like you're doing good, and then all of a sudden you just hit a wall. And so then I finished off my final 10 hanging knee raises, and I got to the single unders again, and I was tired, and because like I said in my last recap videos, cardio has always been my biggest issue, and so like I said, I usually can get 20, 30 unbroken, no problem, and I was getting maybe 10, 12 in a row, so it took me a little longer to get through the single unders than I expected, and like I said, I needed to kind of fly through everything on the knee raises and the single unders to give myself as much time as possible for the weight. I only had 40 seconds when I got to the squat cleans for the second round. And that's why I only got through 4 before I hit the 8-minute mark. Which, I felt like I did a really good job compared to where I thought I might end up, especially because I wasn't sure if I'd ever squat cleaned 115 pounds before. So I felt good though. I felt really good doing it. Didn't feel too hard. So I was really pleased with myself there. And then actually later on, when I was helping somebody set up who was in the third heat because I was in the first heat, I was like, hey, you're doing an RX, you're starting out at 135. Do you care if I try and squat clean this real quick? And he's like, yeah, no problem. So I did squat clean 135 just to make sure I could do it if I had gotten to that third round. So, that felt pretty good that I was able to squat clean 135. When going into it, I'd never done that before and wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do it if I'd got that far. So, didn't do quite as good as I hoped, but overall I'm pretty happy with my performance. And now it's just kind of wait and see what is 19.3, which, I keep saying I think handstand push-ups are coming up. I've actually been practicing a lot, so hopefully I can actually do a handstand push-up if we do get to handstand push-ups. So, I guess just let's see what happens, and maybe we'll get some handstand push-ups this time around. Maybe we won't, but I figure they got to be coming up because they've been in all the last few opens. So, thanks as always for watching and subscribing. And if you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button below so that way you can be updated as soon as our videos come out. And as always, thanks for being a part of the sports revolution.